Hello, my foodie friends. It's me, your friendly neighborhood kid Twitch Tara. Welcome to Recipes for the Cooking Impaired. For those of you that are brand spanking new, welcome. I am so glad to see your faces. Just kidding. I can't see your faces, but I can imagine you have amazing faces. You just look beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're beautiful. Beautiful, darling. That was weird. Let's continue on. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much for enjoying and coming back to this level of delightful craziness. Today we're doing a side dish, so I'll skip right to it, get through all the silly, go right to the recipe. What are we making, you say? I heard that. Yep, that was you? Yes, you are right. We didn't give a name yet. This is a rotini salad. There are umpteen different versions of this salad rolling around in the world. You probably have some recipe cards in your mom or grandmother's little recipe box or cookbook sitting at home. But I'm going to show you one that's easy and really flavorful and even has some options. You guys ready? Here we go. All right, so you're going to start with 16-ounce rotini noodles, and that's like the entire 16-ounce bag. I didn't break it up into cups because you're using the whole bag. Whole bag. That's it, yes. 1.5 cups of carrots, and these are what they call julienne cut. Now, that does not mean that they have to be cut by somebody named Julian. Good question. I'm glad you asked. So julienne cut means that it's cut vertically, and thin cut where it's no more than about maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. It looks very similar to the size of carrots you see in mixed salad bags at the grocery store. Same basic idea. And we're not going to cook the carrots. This, aside from cooking the noodles, this is a low heat, easy option, which is great because I don't know how hot it is where you guys are, but where I am, I'm boiling. So warm. The makeup is running off my face. I don't know if you could tell. If you can, please disregard. It is not intentional. It's because it's really hot out, and it's really hot in here. Let us continue. 1 cup of black olives, and these are sliced round. So you got your black olives, it comes in a hole, cut it so you got little rounds with a hole in the middle. Or you can go simple and buy a can of already sliced olives. That's actually what we did. Yeah, it's so much easier. But either way, I mean, some people really like the feel of chopping up their own olives. And, you know, no shame. You do you, boo. All good. 1/2 cup of red cherry tomatoes. I said red cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes are red. So if you're wondering, is it the ones that are yellow? No, it's the red cherry tomatoes. And you're going to cut them in quarters. So cut them in half, cut them in half again. 4 pieces per tomato. 1 stalk of celery, and you're going to crescent cut it. That means make it look like a little half moon, and you don't want it to be super thick. So again, about 1/8 of an inch. You're going to be munching in on these in the mix. Now, dressing, the Caesar dressing. I don't have an exact amount on here because this part is going to be to your own preference. More creamy, you're going to be using somewhat more than somebody that doesn't like it to be super moist, wet. They just want a hint of the dressing flavor. So this part's going to be personal preference. We're going to mix everything together first, then add the dressing to, you know, whatever our feels are at the time. Now I got some options at the bottom. You got 1/2 a green pepper or a yellow pepper or orange pepper or red pepper, and you don't even have to do one of those. You could do 1/2 of all of them if you want. The more colors, the more vitamins and mineral options. Different colored food, different vitamins. It's weird, but it's really cool. Another option is you can add half a cup of pine nuts to give it a little bit of that more of a protein balance. Now, I said that my next video was going to be vegetarian, vegan friendly. Your option for the dressing, you can switch that to a vinaigrette or an Italian so that you do not have the dairy component. You are welcome, my dear friends. All right, and now for my metric fans. I got you covered. Here we go. Ding la la da 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 la 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 na 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 la na 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 na. You're done. I have absolutely no idea what region that song could have come from. It just popped into my head. So, Popsville, maybe. All right, let's head into the kitchen and start this bake. All right, so we've already pre-cooked our rotini. As you can see, this is all like the grain, enriched deliciousness. The package we were looking for was 3 colored, or it was spinach, carrot, and then the grain mix, so which would have been a feast for the eyes, but that's okay because we also have with us carrots, olives, tomatoes, and celery. Now, remember I said as an option, you can add peppers like green peppers, red, orange, all of those, and pine nuts. We aren't this time, but that is always an option. So first we're going to add our carrots. And this again is 1.5 cups of carrots. We're just going to kind of stir those in. Alright, next we add our black olives. Alright, and adding to our oodles of noodles, we have our tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes that have been cut in quarters. And I don't think I said it, but the black olives we put in was 1 cup. And finally, our celery. Now, this is 1 stalk that's been cut. Well, it's cut into crescents, but you can cut it even smaller if you wish. All right, and now we add our last bit, and that's 1 cup of Caesar dressing. Now, this is mostly just to give it a creamy consistency. So if you like your salad a little creamier, you could add an additional 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 a cup. But for our liking, 1 cup usually suffices. All right, we have it all mixed up, and it's ready to dish up and enjoy. So if you liked this wonderful mix, hit that like button, give it a tickle for me, and let me know that you're enjoying these videos. Leave me a comment and let me know if there's anything else you want. Like, this is a lovely side dish. Would you like more side dishes or desserts or something else? Or if you have a specific recipe you'd like me to try, I'd love to give it a go. And please feel free to subscribe. High five that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any foodie fun. Until next time, I miss your faces already. Bye!